Is it just me, or is the air a lot more humid than the last time we were here? Let's just hope there won't be any dissent in our army this time. It won't be easy to fight under these conditions.
It shouldn't come to that, right? We're here to negotiate with the houses, not to win a battle.
That's true. Now come, let's go to Myra's camp. It's just up ahead, and she'll brief us on the situation.
Всем добро пожаловать. Сегодня опять придется начать с болот. Нужно тут заключить союз с аристократами людей.
Something you need?
Так, какие нужны?
We should get moving.
Just give the word.
Tell me, Tahar, what state is Myra Utran in? The last time I saw her, she still seemed affected by that rune.
Still unchanged. But rune or not, she's the head of House Uhtred, and she needs to be present at the negotiations.
Speaking of which, what is your plan to reunite House Wolfgar and House Hallett? From what you've said, the two are like oil and water.
We'll see.
Кто-то тут стену построил.
There. Uhtred banners up ahead. That's Myra's camp.
I'll do what's required.
This way, right?
Первая помощь. Такая схема у меня уже есть. Змеиная погибель. Урон автоатаки увеличен на 50% против медуз.
Tahar, you've come.
What's the situation?
Shane Wolfgar and his brother arrived 3 days ago and have set up camp in the southeast. Waylon Hallett arrived this morning and has positioned himself in the north.
Никаких признаков праведного света.
No signs of the purity?
None.
That's good news. When will the conclave take place?
That's complicated. Briefly put, they were unwilling to even shake hands. Both of them said that they would under no circumstances fight beneath the same banner.
Well, that's not really news, is it?
No, but I am surprised their dislike toward each other lies so deep. However, at least House Hallett said that they would agree to an alliance between you, that is, House Uhtred and him, but only if we meet their demands. House Wolfgar won't even do that.
Тогда зачем они вообще сюда явились?
If House Wolfgar doesn't want an alliance, why did they even come here?
I don't know.
So what about the conclave in the fortress? Will it even take place?
Yes, they agreed to talk to each other, at least that much. It will take place today at noon, and I will notify you once everything is prepared. Any negotiations with Hallett and Wolfgar on their own will have to be done before that.
Майра еще не оклемалась. Но я не факт, что оклемается. Нам нужен этот союз.
But we need this alliance. There has to be a way.
Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. My hands are tied, Tahar.
Какова роль дома Утрана в этой истории?
How is the relationship of the houses with House Uhtred?
Good. House Uhtred has never had any quarrels, and, as you know already, we will fight under your banner. Whatever your negotiations bring forth, House Uhtred will stand by your decisions.
I'll try talking to them.
Good. And one more thing. You know about the village to the east, correct?
Yes. Batham, isn't it?
Yes. According to my scout, the villagers took in some of the mages who fled Amaria Leonider's torture camp. If you find the time, you might go there and try to get them to join our cause. They are mages after all, and might be of help. But it is your decision.
I'll see what I can do. Thanks,
Может,
Albert.
там те маги, что поймали дезертира? Строительство пока недоступно. Основное задание — провести встречу с домами. Дополнительное — заключить союз.
Sure.
Наверное, придется выбрать чью-то сторону.
Heading out? Good luck.
Thanks, soldier.
You got it.
All right. Wayland Hallett's camp is to the north, and the Wolfgar brothers are to the southeast. Question is, where do we go first?
Your choice, Corporal.
В первую очередь мы пойдем в деревню.
Got it. Will do.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Ну, верно, сдавайтесь, вам не победить.
We need.
That way?
Now,
О,
would you look at
божий камень, хорошо.
That's the way. Sure.
Hold it right there, stranger. You wait. You're Corporal Tahar.
I am. I think your lord wants to speak to me.
He does. You may pass, Tahar.
Thank you.
Здесь дом Вульфгар.
Blasted armor.
Прибавка к здоровью. Уколечек.
Interesting.
Tahar, you may pass.
Кусок гномьего лунного серебра.
Tahar, you may pass.
Up ahead. I think that's Shane Wolfgar.
Doesn't look like the friendliest fellow. You got it.
If it isn't the fabled Tahar.
I'm here to...
I know what you're here for. You want our troops to take back Greyfell, which the Royal Army so gloriously failed to protect against a couple of pitchfork-wielding lunatics. I'll cut right to the chase. House Wolfgar doesn't need an ally. Even if the sky rains fire, there's no way on Io we will join forces with Asamo Tahar's child or Wayland Hallett.
Чем я тебе не угодил?
What's your problem with me?
What isn't my problem with you? You're Asamo Tahar's child. First you betrayed your father, then the Royal Army. So why would I trust you to lead my men into battle? For all I know, you change your allegiances as often as your underpants.
Ты не делай глупости, я тебя не предам. Я остановил кровный жар.
I stopped the blood burn.
Did you?
Не верит. Неужели старая вражда стоит того, чтобы рисковать ради нее всем Нортандером?
I know you're not on good terms with the Hallett, but is an old family feud really worth risking the future of Northander?
Let that be my worry.
Тогда что вы здесь делаете?
If you don't want to join forces with either of us, then why are you even here?
Because it was just a stone's throw from where we were going anyway. The span.
You're planning to attack Greyfell.
And also, it gave me an idea of your strength. Now that I have seen it, I have nothing left to worry about. I trust you can see yourself out of the camp, can you? Goodbye, Tahar.
Задание заключить с ними союз еще не
That
пропал.
didn't go well. What now?
Let's talk outside the camp.
Get out.
That's the way?
That way?
All right, what now?
Well, we need to...
Tahar. That's you, isn't it?
Maybe. Who are you?
Ulrich Wolfgar, pleased to meet you. I overheard your conversation with my brother. First off, I apologize. He was never particularly good with people. To make it short, unlike my brother, I think we could help each other. Or, to be more precise, I think we must. What Shane intends to do, marching against Greyfall on his own, is madness.
But you're not in charge, are you? Your brother is the lord of the house.
Well observed. But that doesn't mean that my opinion doesn't carry any weight. See, Tahar, the thing is, there's no way on Io we will ally ourselves with House Hallett. But his dislike for you is irrational. He knows you're not what he made you out to be, and essentially it boils down to the fact that he thinks you're not fit to lead an army. That you're weak. Just think about it. Why would he have us travel here if he weren't considering an alliance? So, in other words, unless there's some bigger scheme to his play that he hasn't let me in on yet, our presence here means that he's considering an alliance with you.
Так, что ты предлагаешь?
So what do you suggest we do?
You need to show him you're not the weakling he thinks you are. While my brother was in the camp brooding over old feuds, I took the liberty of exploring this lovely spot of earth. And I found something quite interesting.
Виверну я уже убил.
Let me guess. You want us to kill it?
Exactly. Bring him one of the Wyvern's teeth, still wet and bloody, and let him know that you've killed it yourself. I know my brother. He has always loved the old stories of monster hunters and dragon slayers, and he respects strength in battle more than finesse and cunning. Which is, quite frankly, one of the reasons why Wolfgar has fallen from grace.
Actually, I've taken care of that wyvern already. Here, take a look.
What? You... Huh. I'm impressed. Then we should waste no more time. Come, let's talk to Shane. He will want to see this.
Надеюсь, все-таки можно будет их помирить. На эти два дома.
I am ready.
Shane, I think you should see this.
What?
Here, this is for you. A wyvern's tooth, straight from the beast's jaws.
Huh. So? Why are you showing me this?
They killed that wyvern all by themselves, Shane. I saw it. No soldiers, no ballistas.
So?
Ugh, blazes, Shane, don't play dumb with me. This man may be many things, but he's not weak. Someone who can kill a wyvern with their own hands is fit to lead an army against the purity.
Maybe. But the question is he willing to make the hard calls when push comes to shove?
What do you...
Meet me at the foot of the fortress, Tahar. Alone.
Почему, кстати, у него такой же портрет, как у меня? Идея будет личная встреча с ним. У какой стены?
At the foot of the fortress. Now.
У какой стены, у какой крепости? Наверное, он имеет в виду крепость тут, в центре карты.
I'll be swift.
All right, why not?
Understood.
Sure.
Understood.
As you want.
Abominations!
Я же закрыл все разломы на этом болоте. Откуда призрачные твари вылезли?
I wouldn't know. It almost seemed like they ambushed us.
Well, they certainly made short work of these villagers. Come, let's take a look around. Maybe they're survivors.
Кто-то один выжил. Палатка забита рыболовными снастями. Запах от нее соответствующий.
No, stay away. Stay the fuck away from me.
Calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
That's what these goddamn defilers said too, and we helped them. Can you believe it? We fucking helped them.
You're talking about the mages you rescued from Amaria Leonidar.
I rescued them. That's what we did. We took them in, we gave them food, and then they showed their true face.
What do you mean by that? Showed their true face?
You know what I mean. You saw them yourself.
The abominations. They were the mages the villagers took in.
The biggest mistake of our lives. It just happened so quickly, you know. One night we had supper with them, then all of a sudden one of these things shows up, coming out of old Bertrand's house. Then the killing started. From the body of every defiler that creature killed, another abomination appeared. And they kept going until everyone was dead.
Тут всего два отродья будут. Это возможно?
How is that possible, though? Abominations don't always appear when a mage dies. They're an anomaly.
It probably has to do with when Lacane unleashed the Archfire in your father's laboratory. He released a massive blast of magic, and this could be one of the after effects.
So one of the mages died of a natural cause and created an abomination, which killed the others, who became abominations too. A chain reaction.
Huh? Judging by the way you talk, you're mages too, aren't you? I knew it. Well, listen up, friend. The purity is right. You're demons, the whole lot of you, and you should be hunted down. If you didn't exist, this fucking world wouldn't be the place it is.
Это был несчастный случай.
It was an accident. None of these mages wanted this. They were probably grateful for the shelter you gave them.
Aye, and look what we got for it. Now just leave me alone. I need to think.
То есть он игнорит тот факт, что отродье, которое появилось после смерти первого мага, убило и других магов. Все равно во всем винит магов. А не праведный свет, который выпустил эту энергию, из-за которой маги отродьями стали после смерти. Гениально.
That didn't go as expected. Mm-hmm.
This way, right?
Now would you look at that?
I don't think we're getting through here, Tahar. And even if we could, the laboratories are ruined now. It's a wonder they got us out alive anyway.
Может, голова дома Вульфгара имела в виду как раз эту стену? Но где именно я должен с ним встретиться?
Understood.
И нужно ли мне все-таки главного героя одного оставить?
Wait, you're Corporal Tahar, aren't you?
I am. And I'm here to see Wayland Hallett.
I figured as much. Go on ahead. He's back at his tent. You can't miss it.
Interesting. Now would you look at that?
Tahar, am I right?
Yes. And you must be Wayland Hallett.
I am. And you're in the company of a dwarf. What brought you so far from the halls of stone, friend?
That's a long story.
Well, I hope I get to hear it one day. I have to admit, I had something different in mind when they told me the stories about you, Tahar. Though there can be no question about the magic inside you. It's intense.
You're a mage?
No, but I learned to recognize the signs. There's just something in the eyes of a gifted one that can't be mistaken. But I digress. I know why you're here. The Conclave. You want the support of House Hallett and House Wulfgar to march against the Harbinger of Light.
Correct.
Good. I guess you've been told already that this alliance will be complicated. As long as that old ox Shane is in charge, there won't be an alliance. He despises our house, but I suppose you know that much already.
Я уже знаю, что произошло между ними. Может, этот мужик что-то новое расскажет. Что произошло, в чем причина вашей вражды?
What's the story behind that feud, anyway?
In short, we didn't send House Wulfgar the reinforcements he requested, and the division his daughter fought in was completely massacred by your father's followers.
Why didn't you send them?
Because it would have been suicide to go in there alone. Instead, we waited for the Royal Army to appear and marched in together. It was over in a matter of seconds. Sending them in nonetheless would have meant sacrificing 100 men, women, sons and daughters for nothing. Every commander would have done the same.
So what do you suggest?
Simple. Join House Hallett and House Uhtred. I want Myra Uhtred, Lady of House Uhtred, to give me her hand in marriage. Our combined power would outshine even the former House Leonidar.
Хочет жениться на Майре? Майра нездорова.
Myra isn't well. The Harbinger seized control of her mind.
Ему, наверное,
She's been
плевать.
changed ever since.
It will pass.
Ты ее
Do
любишь?
you love her?
I might, in time. She's a smart and beautiful woman.
И чем это поможет?
And just how will that help us get Wulfgar under our banner?
Well, think. The united houses of Hallett and Uhtred are too powerful for House Wulfgar to continue playing lone wolf. We could simply force them into submission.
That is correct. If House Uhtred and House Hallett became one entity, Wulfgar's army becomes an ant facing a giant.
But that would also make you, Hallett, the most powerful noble in Northanger.
That's the idea. My offer stands.
A marriage.
Не нравится он мне.
That's asking for a lot.
Yet it might be our only chance. You should talk to Myra about this.
And now what? Seems like the only way to get both houses united under the same banner is to have Myra marry Wayland Hallett.
So it seems. Unless there's some other way to convince Shane Wulfgar that we don't know of, then the marriage is our only option. Or we simply go without them altogether.
We'll see. Either way, we'll need to let Wayland know our decision.
Мне нужно найти место встречи с Шейном. Может, тогда удастся обойтись без свадьбы.
Blasted armor.
Of course.
Может, мне прямо в его лагерь надо прийти просто одним главным героем? Потому что сам он так и стоит все в своем лагере. Вроде никуда не ушел оттуда. Дальше тут нигде не пройти. Я надеялся, что здесь будет божий камень. Но он вроде где-то здесь стоит. В севере. А туда не пускают. К сожалению. Придется так бежать назад. Стоп. Тут красная метка была на карте. И кто здесь враждебен ко мне? Из вас? Наверное, просто баг.
You got it.
I'll do what's required.
Will do. Got it.
Understood.
Нигде никого нет.
An abomination.
What's next?
They will fall.
I need help. I'll be swift.
Will do. Let's see.
Там что-то выделяется вроде.
Now would you look at
Ну, тут ничего не происходит.
Interesting. Let's see. Now would you look at that?
Блин, где же я должен встретиться? С Шейном.
Sounds like a plan.
Попробую его лагерь сбегать одним героем. Я уже забыл, где он тут стоял. Не здесь. Где-то в этой части лагеря должен быть. Может, он имел в виду, кстати, этот замок. На эти развалины. Но тут его тоже нет.
Understood.
Он вроде бы где-то тут был.
Got it.
Так, надо шлем снять пока. Похоже, Шейн ушел отсюда. Значит, где-то его можно найти. Но где? У какой стены?
Tahar, you may pass.
Там бочка садится. Хоть лут нашел. Отличный закрытый шлем стойкости. 50 здоровья, 5 здоровья в секунду вне боя. Время перезарядки заклинаний. Минус 20% иммунитет к крит ударам. Минус дальность зрения. Нормальный шлем.
Will do. Understood.
That's the way.
Может, он где-нибудь тут, у божьего камня?
Sure. All right. Why not?
That way?
Ну, где-то в этом месте.
Tiara's breath. You there, help us.
Sure.
Что у вас случилось? Нежить. Отойди лучше туда.
Whatever.
Blazes.
Yeah, who are you?
Sir. Tanner, sir. House Hallett. Our lord ordered us to clear out this place for the conclave. We didn't expect so much resistance. Thank you for your help, sir. This might have ended ugly.
Will do.
Мы еще не всех тут убили.
Prepare yourselves.
Killed one of our heroes.
What do we need?
Come on, don't die on us now.
Something you need? Corporal?
All right.
Fair enough.
Got it.
Sounds like a plan. Here we go.
Killed one of our heroes.
Опять кого-то взорвали.
What's next?
I need healing.
Corporal?
Come on, don't die on us now.
What do we need?
Раньше эти взрывающиеся зомби вроде не так сильно дамажили.
I'm ready. I'll make it quick. They won't stand
You
a
read my
chance.
mind.
Yes?
Whatever's necessary.
You got it. Sure. All right, here goes nothing.
Yes. Yes.
Get ready.
Prepare yourself.
Fair enough.
will be
Let's
bloody.
do this.
Тут дверь не помешает.
That's the way.
I'll make it quick.
Еще маги.
Sure.
Of course. I understand.
They will fall.
Here we go.
I need help over here.
Эльфийка, не умирай.
They won't stand a chance.
Тут 60 врагов было. Ну что теперь? Шейн придет сюда, нет? Ага. Он где-то тут стоит, ждет.
I said alone.
Ай, ладно.
I'll do what's required.
Отведу друзей подальше. Теперь пообщаемся.
Well, that's something. Let's get to the point. Given that my original impression of you wasn't entirely correct, let me revise my statement. An alliance between House Wolfgar and House Utran, and thus you, might not be out of the question anymore.
Так, это зуб верно заставил тебя передумать? Наверное, его заставил передумать то, что я зачистил крепость.
So that Wyvern's tooth really changed your mind?
Not the tooth. Your tenacity. I know Ulfric had a hand in this, but it doesn't matter. You didn't let yourself be scared off by my words. And not to mention that a commander who charges into battle on his own is a rarity these days. Most of them are fat bureaucrats who know how to wield the quill better than the sword. Now don't get me wrong, I still don't trust you. But nonetheless, you know your craft, and this is what matters for now.